Hey, this is Jeremy with Easy Logistics Management. Here to talk to you a little bit more about warehousing and fulfillment services and my top 10 tips for what can make the most flexible and best warehousing and fulfillment partner for you and your company, in my opinion. We've been doing this for about 10 to 12 years now, setting up warehouse and fulfillment centers with various providers, and these would be, in my opinion, the top 10 things that you would want to look for if you were considering using an outsourced warehouse and fulfillment center. Number one, a tech-forward warehouse management system. It's the software that you'd actually be inputting the orders into and getting confirmation of orders. You want to look for something that's technology forward, hopefully online, and has flexibility of how it can integrate to your different softwares, whether it be your e-commerce store, your ERP software like NetSuite or SAP, or even third-party sales sites like Amazon and Walmart.com and things of that nature. The more flexible and robust, the more growth potential you'll have and won't be limited by your partner. Number two, the ability to scan in, scan out, and even scan per pick, just for making sure your inventory is correct all the time, less human errors, and less, picking mistakes, things of that nature. This is pretty easily integrated, especially if you have a technology forward WMS. They almost always offer this type of stuff. Number three, having a partner that has regional hubs, or at least a couple of hubs on each coast, that will stage your products 1 to 2 day transit time from all your main customers. I mean, maybe even closer given the Amazoning of everything that's going on, but at least a 1 to 2 day transit, so you can have faster transit times, a lower overall cost of shipping to market, less handling for damage related reasons, and just probably happier customers because they're going to be getting their products faster as soon as they place their orders. Number four, flexibility of how the warehouse and fulfillment center will pick, pack, and kit your material, and even allowing you the ability to cross-dock containers if you have pre-sales like we're seeing now with the supply chain disruptions of COVID. A lot of material is just coming in late and it's already pre-sold, so even having the ability to have a warehousing and fulfillment partner that can receive the containers, take it into inventory quickly, and then dispatch it out or pre-stage it for shipments. So just having more flexibility of the different ways that you can pick, pack, and ship your products. With the pivot to e-commerce, more and more the ability to ship white glove or final mile out of the warehouse to your end consumer, especially if you have big cumbersome products that need to be set up or things of that nature. Having a white glove, two-man team, specialized delivery for inside or installs or debris removal, just having those final mile options is another feather in your cap, if you will, an advantage. And a lot of this can be automated. There are platforms out there, like the company we just bought, Sirius, that has a complete white glove transportation management system that can automate a lot of this. Number six, making sure it's a large enough warehousing facility, or at least that the owner and leadership team has a entrepreneurial spirit so that they're willing to grow with you. If your company or product is blowing up, you don't want to be limited by their space or ability to rack up to the ceiling, or there are a lot of ways where you can increase your space and throughput, but just making sure that they're open to that, open to racking out all their space if need be, or going out and signing another lease or partnering on another building with you to manage it. Just gives you options. Number seven, obviously discounted shipping rates at the warehouse level. If you don't have the best tariff with UPS, FedEx, or for freight or truckload, partnering with a warehouse that has a lot of deep discounts that you can leverage to push your costs down even more. I mean, maybe the cost of the warehousing and fulfillment portion of it is causing you to rethink your strategy, but in many cases we see that even the faster transit times or closer delivery points, coupled with the heavily discounted shipping rates that a lot of our warehouse and fulfillment and our company can provide, makes it a win-win when you put them all together. Number 8, fair prices, not the cheapest price, but fair prices that they can live with long term and scale with you. And a lot of warehouses we find it's not easy to understand when they price things. So just making sure that their pricing makes sense, it's easy to understand for you and your team. A lot of times we do cost per unit calculators. I think that can really help because the warehouses price things in all kinds of different ways. You just want it to be easy to understand and relatable to your commodity or product and what it's going to cost you per product or per case or however you think about it to process through the warehouse fulfillment. And then just having enough, kind of an a la carte menu where you know there are 15 to 20 things that could happen in a warehousing and fulfillment process, making sure that you have rates in an a la carte fashion so that if you need a return, if you need an inspection, if you need things reboxed, relabeled, things of that nature, that you have the pricing in place that will accommodate the various things that can come into play. A lot of times we use a warehouse hourly labor rate for things like that, and then we just talk to the client, try and figure out how long it's going to take in hours, and then present it to them that way and have them sign off, and then we do the project. Number 9, having a robust ability to email and provide text tracking to your clients or back into your systems. Again, with the Amazoning of the market, everybody expects quick, easy text or email tracking. A lot of that is driven by the warehouse management system, but it can also be driven by a tech-forward freight management system, obviously UPS and FedEx, and your e-commerce site, things of that nature. But you just want to make sure that you have a flexible way to provide quick updates for the loads that are being shipped to your clients, so that they're not calling you and wasting your team's time asking where their product or load is. And number 10, I was thinking phone and email support, and just having the easy ability to, if you need to get somebody on the phone quickly, be able to call in and talk to the CSR team lead for your project and just get boots on the ground to figure out whatever's going wrong if something is going sideways. Most of that can be handled by the WMS, but occasionally it's nice to be able to talk to a real life human and get things done if you're in a tight spot. So those are my 10 tips for picking the best warehouse and fulfillment partner long term. Hopefully this is helpful and set you in motion to look at these options if need be for opposite coast shipping or whatever you're looking to do, or complete outsource. It is my company. We're looking to grow, and if you want to explore these options with our partners, we'd be happy to price it out and show you what we can do for you. Make it a great day, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.